Alright guys, so I just want to do some little updates, and if you can hear my birds in the background. So we had those chicks, oh gosh, it's been 4 or 5 weeks ago, where we ended up with 5 chicks altogether. And we've moved 3 of them out to our brooder outside. The other 2 we left inside in the girls' room because they're bantams, so they're smaller, and the girls are trying to hand raise them so that they're more like pets. But I wanted to show you guys these little guys. So I'm pretty sure we've got 2 roosters in here. This one is definitely a rooster, and I'm pretty sure this one is a rooster as well. This one, I believe, is a little hen. She's a little smaller, comb's not as big. But these guys, their daddy is a speckled Sussex, and big guy right here might be full speckled Sussex. This one, I think, might be a Wyandotte mix with the speckled Sussex. And this little girl, I am not sure, she's maybe Easter egg or mix. I'm just trying to remember how many blue eggs actually hatched. So anyway, they're just barnyard mixes. Though this one might be straight speckled Sussex. I don't know. I don't know that it's dark enough, so it might not be. Might be more of mixed with an Easter egg or olive egg or something like that. But they're growing up big, and they're getting all their feathers, and they're liking the garage. So that wasn't too bad of a hatch. We ended up at 50%, and anytime I end up at 50%, I feel pretty good. So, you guys being good? You always kick over your food bowl. Anyway, it's a nice little brooder. It's pretty good size for 3. We'll probably give them a couple more weeks, and then we will put them in with the bantams over with our other chickens, and that will let them be with smaller chickens until they get big enough to put into general population. Now the roosters, we will probably harvest unless I can find homes for them, but with them being barnyard mixes, unless somebody just wants a rooster, I don't know that'll happen. Hey babies! Come here, little banta babies. Oh, hello. Do.
And he's still so little.
You are a little rooster too. So, our little bantams are here. You know, guys, I bought several of these little pet carrier things, and they make really good inside brooders. I love them. This little dude is definitely a rooster. Come on, focus. Turn the camera. Oh, they like their mama over there. So Sammy is their mama. She just takes good care of them. Come here.
There you go. How about that?
Come here, Penny.
She can't fly very well.
Oh, why are you doing that? Don't jump on Penny.
She can't fly very well.
So this is Penny, and if you remember our chicken Wednesday, Penny, and is that Moon?
Yep, Moon and Penny.
Moon and Penny, they are Wednesday's babies. Wednesday and Bert, and they are so cute. This one is just little like Wednesday.
Penny can't really jump or fly very well.
Penny was, yeah, this is Penny, and she is little like her mom. She was our smallest egg in the incubator. I wasn't confident that she was gonna actually hatch, but
It's okay.
this little dude like his daddy. But he belongs to Wednesday also. Wednesday and Bert, because we don't have any other chickens in those dark colors that we're breeding. And he's so pretty. He's just covered in fluff. Covered in fluff. So, out of the 5 chickens that we had, we ended up, as usual, with like 3 roosters and 2 hens. So, good looking boy. Pretty girl. So Sammy named Penny Penguin because she had these really white parts of her. Lift her up and show us her little bum. That's so cute. She's got this little white bum. Her little white bum. So she looked kind of like a penguin. So we call her Penny. And somebody decided they wanted to name this little guy Moon.
That's Kaylee's.
Kaylee, that's right. Yep. Girls have their little parakeets up here. They're kind of free. Their cage is open, but when there's other people in here, they don't come out too much. When it's just Sammy and Deanna, they'll fly around a little bit, or they'll hang out in different parts of the room. So, fun stuff. It's fun stuff. Let's go do a check-in with our breeding pair. How you doing, Lucy? Are you pregnant? I haven't seen her go into heat, but it's possible that she potentially would have gone into heat when I wasn't around. And because they're over here, I wouldn't necessarily see it. Stoic loves to get up on top of that thing. We are going to actually pull that thing apart and build a better structure for the winter, because that thing does not keep the weather out very good. And that thing over there is really the top part's really getting thrashed, so we need to do something different with that probably. And our light Sussex is over here, just keep growing and thriving. We've got plans for this whole area to straighten some stuff out. What we're going to do this next spring, our friend Robert from High Desert Ranch has just obtained breeder pigs, and he's going to breed and have piglets in the spring. And we're going to buy a feeder, and we're going to put our feeder over in this far pen over here. But we got to get all that compost cleaned out. We got to get the pallets cleaned out. Most of the pallets will be gone as we build these shelters down here. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to go and build a shelter up at Gardner's in the pasture for the winter for some of these animals. Hi, Stoic. Hi, Stinky Boy. We need to give you a bath and give you a shave. It's almost getting too late to do that, huh? He's been... I think Lucy's tolerating him a bit. She might be in heat now. Well, no, she's not quite in heat, or else he'd really be singing, but she might be getting close. Maybe she hasn't gone in heat yet. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah? Why do you gotta pee-pee in your food? Don't pee-pee in your food. Gross. You need to dump that out. Again, let chickens dig through it. It's not my... Oh, hello. You smelling stuff? You smelling everything? Gross. She peed on your nose. Anyway, it's not my favorite kind of feeder, but when I do dump it out and it's all matted and kind of nasty, the chickens dig through it, and they love it, and they kind of keep everything clean for me, and it's really nice. Hi, pretty girls. You guys are so pretty. Now, I feel disappointed in my Sussexes. I love them. I think they're most beautiful birds. And they're nice big birds, and they are going to make good meat birds. But I was expecting a lot more eggs, and they don't lay as well as they should be. Just never have. But then I discovered that when they were breeding here in America, they're breeding for showmanship mostly. And so then the egg part of them, the egg laying part of them, ends up you don't necessarily end up with the best egg makers. So I was a little disappointed to learn that, because I really like my light Sussexes. What I think I'm going to do, though, I think I'm going to move more towards light Brahmas. They're a little easier to get. They look very similar. They're nice and big, neat birds. They lay eggs. And I'm loving my Brahmas. Anyway, like over here we have Boop. I'll show you Boop. See if you can see her. Sammy's feeding them strawberries. So Boop is the buff Brahma back there, and I just love her. She's so pretty, and she's already so big. She's back there with Ivy, our green queen, who's, I believe, is going to lay green eggs. And then we can have some green eggs and ham, right? Anyway, chickens all seem to be doing really good. I'm hoping that Gertie, where is Gertie? Is she over here? Oh yeah, there's Gertie. So Gertie's over here. She's naked Gertie. And she's been looking rough like that for a long time. But with us having this opening to this pen with the goats, hi Lila, some of these girls are able to get a break from the rooster because he can't get in here. He's too big to get through the gap. And so they come in here, and then these little stinkers, they keep finding holes in the fences. And if these little goats are paying attention, they see where the chickens go out, and they try and go out too. So I discovered that over here, right there, where that post is, just behind it, there's a fence that's been stretched out a bit, and the chickens will go through that. And I've got a few chickens that go through that, and they come and they eat on my lawn. So what are we doing? So we're only about a week away from ending breeding with Stoic and Lucy, and then what we'll do is we're going to move Stoic over to my friend's property here in town, and we'll move a couple of the other bucks down over there as well, and they can eat on the weeds there. What is it, Dolly? What is it, Dolly, Dolly? But then we'll bring Everett over, and we'll breed Dolly with Everett. Huh? And breed you with Everett, so that you can be making tons of milk, or have babies that make tons of milk. What do you think? Would that be good? You're so pretty. You're so pretty. They're looking for cookies. They want their cookies. Do you guys love your stumps? You like those stumps? Yes. So much fun. For the last 2 days, we've had some really beautiful rain. Like, it hasn't been super heavy. Well, one day we had a super heavy storm. It's kind of just been steady for, like, yesterday it was just steady all day long. It cleared out all that smoke from the fires. Hopefully, if there was some up north, it helped with the fires that were up north that we were getting the smoke from. And it just made everything green. I love it. And then our water jug over there filled up almost double of what it was. So, don't know what we'll do with that water, but it's kind of fun to watch. That's only half of our roof. So, the chickens are playing out here. So we have some friends coming up this weekend, and they just moved out of the city to the country. My one friend, he actually grew up in the country, and I think he was in South Carolina, and his wife grew up in Samoa, which is all country. And so they're coming to visit, and they want to take home some chickens. So we'll be wrapping up some chickens for them that lay eggs, so that they can have some on their new little piece of land out in the country. I can't wait to show him my goats. I'm hoping he'll want to have some goats. We had some new neighbors move in. Well, kind of. They're building a house, so they're living in a trailer right now till their house is built, and I'm excited because they may be interested in goats. Apparently her husband had goats had a milk goat when they got married, and so he loves them, and she's all, yeah, I want to have Nigerian dwarves, and that's what we've got. So yeah, some fun things happening. If I can get some of it on video, I will. If not, we'll move on to other things that we need to get done. Sometimes my brain gets really focused on activities that are coming up, and I don't get out and get things done that I really need to get done. And so haven't done a whole lot since the first of the week. But that's okay. Sometimes it's just nice to relax and enjoy the rain. Thanks for joining us today. Like, subscribe, comment, and we hope to see you again on the next video. Bye-bye.